Okay, so today is kind of a cool day because I'm riding San Angelo State Park. Here's my first marker, going chaparral to Winding Snake, I think it's called. But so San Angelo is a smallish town out in the middle of West Texas. It is where I grew up till 8th grade or so, so quite a bit of time. My folks live out here, and I've never ridden here. So it's about 3 hours west of everything, too, by the way. So it's not on an interstate, so it retains that really cool West Texas feel. But anyway, so they've got this San Angelo State Park, and they've made it really accessible for mountain bikers. So I'm excited to ride this. I rode it for the first time, actually. I have ridden it. I rode it 2 days ago, but I did a short ride on something that I had never ridden before either, so first time. But I wanted to do this trail because it looks like kind of the big trail here. But I ran into some bikers the other day when I rode a little bit to the north of here. They said there's really cool riding on the North Shore as well. I'm on the South Shore right now. But I guess a lot of people do time trial type of stuff. So I expect it to be pretty fast. But based on my riding the other day too, I think it's probably going to be pretty loose rock. They get some really neat limestone sort of features. And so yeah, pretty excited. There are, from what I've been told and read, a good 30 miles of biking trails and a good 60 miles of hiking trails. So I think this is kind of the mecca for mountain biking out here. So if you do find yourself in the middle of West Texas and you want to do some mountain biking, I think this is the place. And you know, the other day I found some really fun rides. So yeah, some fun little kind of limestone rock drops and that kind of thing. Yep, I don't think it's going to disappoint. Do wear some gloves and leggings. I actually came back with a little bit of mesquite in me, maybe a cactus thorn or two. When I left the house, it was 67 degrees. Ooh, this is fun. And the claim is that it will be 82, I think, by noon, and it's already 11:15, so a lot of nice winding stuff. I was told this part was really rocky, and it is, but coming from riding in Southern California, it feels pretty familiar. So here's Winding Snake that way, and then the technical route for it is this way. So I think I'll take the technical route. Hopefully that meets with Winding Snake. So they make use of these side hills to give it the technical rock challenges and some up and down. Otherwise you kind of be in a, oh, this is cool. Ow, wow, that was a big rock. Got me right in the shin. Should have had those full guards. But they make use of these side hills so you get some challenge, which is really cool. Well thought out. You know, riding through here, you can really see why it's called Winding Snake, because it just snakes and winds its way through these mesquite trees and cactus, and I guess, I don't know if these are some kind of juniper or oak or what. Check the map, see what it says. I don't think a wrong turn is hard to make here. So I'm having a bit of camera difficulty, and I think it is having some heat exhaustion. And I can't blame it. It's already hot out here, but maybe that'll allow it to breathe. And there's a little tiny drop off. That's cool. And there we go. Rode this yesterday too. Ooh, and it is loose, but it's fun. I should be able to reach Potts Creek and roller coaster. Roller coaster just sounds very promising. If you name it that, it better be kind of worthy. Oh, cool. You know, there's not very many people out here, and I'm glad I bring the little spot GPS with me. It's the Garmin. You know, if I did happen to go down one of those, it might be a long time before somebody came by. There's some techie. There's the line. Woo. You need some speed. Wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah. Go! Made it through that last time. But folks, ooh, this is cool. Good technical. So you can see here, especially how you're making use of these ravines for the trails. If you don't have a lot of natural elevation, I mean, shoot, that's a lake bed down there. And this is West Texas after all. But make use of what you have. And they are. Little technical rock. Whew. So, it's like I've reached Belle's Point, which is the end of where I went yesterday. Beautiful little location. But also, horse watering troughs. Texas, of course, it's awesome. But, beautiful location. At the end of the ride, the Burkett Trail. But, I think if I bypass this, keep going, we'll go to, we said Armadillo, I think, so I'll look at the map. So this is named after Lloyd Belle. I read this the other day. You know, basically dedicated this for his wife and helped out everything around here, so. All right, this goes a little further, up one more ridge and then back, and I just kind of want to check this out. Looks fun. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, technical. Cool. Alright, well that was worth it. So, I decided to cut that a little short. No shame in that, I guess, with this heat, and, you know, catches up to you. So I'm just gonna take this road, save some of my energy for roller coaster, Potts Creek, and enjoy those on the way back. Whew. So I'm gonna say it is warm, so I'm gonna take it super easy on the way back. I'm almost back. I'm at Turkey Creek. So, yeah. It's San Angelo, it's hot. So I'm on Turkey Creek. And downhill, luckily. The camera was having a bit of a hard time, kind of like me, keeping up with this heat. Even though I've opened it up, they have to turn down the resolution or something. But, you know, can't really help but think about when I was a kid here. I left in after 8th grade, but it's where I got my first mountain bike, if you want to call it that, in late 80s. And it was a Huffy with caliper brakes and I think 21 speeds, and it weighed about 50 pounds, solid steel, I think. This is kind of nice. And broke all the time, but it was too big for me because you had to go big because I would outgrow everything. But that's where I learned to ride a little bit. But yeah, it's a nice flow back here. Okay, so this goes to West Potts Creek, which I think goes to that roller, or what's it called? Roller coaster. Still on West Potts. Ooh. All right. Oh, look at that. Cool. Little roller. Oh, woohoo. Oh, there's a way down. For sure. I think I'm gonna play it safe since I'm tired and hot. I've already come up with a couple of switchbacks on the backside of roller coaster, and this is what it looks like. It's really good rocky stuff. It's very cool. I don't know, this is the most advanced looking trail I've seen so far. And yeah, maybe some hike a bike. I'd like to see it go in the other direction, and at 67 degrees. I'm supposed to actually get to 87 today, so I'm gonna take it easy up this. Give this a stop and see if I can catch some of the flowy downhill. Okay, my guess, this is the bottom part of roller coaster. They were talking about doing real nice and flowy, which I'm looking forward to. The little climbs are cool though, back there. Little, not very long sections, but kind of like all this. Could be some of this, some flow. Real short uphills, segmented with a couple of little spots of brilliance. You know, a few little cool droppy areas, and I mean, all this stuff is fun. This is what I like to see here. Well, you probably say I walked a bunch of that last climb at roller coaster trail. It was just hot. So there you have it. That was San Angelo State Park, and I wanted to do a quick little comment at the end of this because I've been thinking about that ride a lot. It got really hot out there and quicker than I expected, so I had to do a lot of heat management that I hadn't done in a long time. So, you know, it was good that I was prepared, had plenty of water, but I actually ended that ride a little bit sooner than I otherwise would have because, you know, 87 was pretty hot for me anyway. So, but it was a really, really cool state park. If you go out there, you know, get out earlier than I did, But you know, it was a really great ride. There were some fun trails out there. I'm really glad I got the opportunity to ride out there. Really glad I took my bike. And so if you are in West Texas near San Angelo, or if it's, if you're anywhere in the neighborhood, I'd say it's worth it. Check it out. There's, 30 miles of rideable trails. And, I was talking to one of the guys out there who was saying they were trying to get the San Angelo State Park to put in a little bit of money to do some berms. And, I could see a couple little jumps out there, and there's enough elevation that I think it would really be worthwhile. And it would probably draw people in from Austin and all over the place, even though it's a little bit of a drive, 3 hours. But anyway, I thought it was a really, really cool trip for lots and lots of reasons. And so I'm looking forward to getting out there next time. And if you happen to be out there, or if you're passing through, or even if you just want something a little bit different, there's great camping and things like that out there too. Check out San Angelo State Park. Good times. All right, see you next time.